All right. I do declare that we are live. Let me know if you're in the chat, if you can hear me. If you are watching this after the fact, feel free to skip forward these early stages of the live stream. Let's take a look at the teams while we're waiting for some people to join. Red and orange. We'll call you guys Team North. Hi, Nathan. Who are these people? The players in the game? Or the magical people I'm waiting for to join in the live stream? Hi, Chester. Thank you all for joining. We'll get the ball rolling in a minute or so, or in about 30 seconds. Hi, Rebecca. Actually, let's hit the play button. People will join as they join. And let's see the teams. Today is going to be a very... So, there's a few players we've seen here before. Jerry, first and foremost. This is a player that we love during the live streams. We've been following him for the last, I would say, month or so. Savvy Empire, Radiant Leaper, Tear we saw a few nights ago. And then a bunch of other players. I tried to find the high elo, I mean the highest of elos, but a lot of them are playing tournament games. And a lot of them have just stopped playing Rage Forest entirely or Black Forest entirely now that the tournament has started kind of weaning more and more players off. This, you know, as the teams lose, fewer and fewer of them are actually playing Rage Forest anymore. So it's become a bit difficult to find, you know, the Viper and things like the Valis and Barls. We may have one or two, I think, in the tank, but tonight is a very Jerry full night. Now, if you're not familiar with Jerry, the player in blue here, this is, like I said, a player we've been following for a while. He's in, I think, the mid-1800s of Elo. But we do love to watch him play. He does a lot of, think like Ruben Stock-esque plays. Less crazy, but still very interesting to watch. Like, for example, sneaking villagers behind enemy lines, trying to sneak one into Rooster's base. So these are some new players. Rooster, Sidewire, Exanimus, Big Tuna. Maybe he's a fan of The Office. Let's take a look at the teams in the meantime. Sidewire as the red. Magyars, his pocket in orange. Examinus as the Spanish in yellow. Big Tuna, the Bulgarian. And on his flank, Rooster as the Malians. Jerry as the Aztecs today. We'll see what he can do with that civ. Tear if he'll go monks. Will be the first time we get to see Jerry play as the Aztecs. In his pocket as the Khmer in purple. Sir Radiant Leaper as the Berbers in the other pocket, and on the other flank, Savvy Empires as the Turks. So basically 2 avenues of attack on the extremities of the map. And then a center situation here that's a little bit confusing. We'll see how the players decide to wall off. A bit of a horizontal path leading to teal. A bit of a diagonal path leading to green and orange. And then a vertical one leading to purple. Jerry has managed to get 3 kills with his Eagle Scout and is also taking 2 boars. Where's the third? His Rooster is taking the third. So a bit of a fight here very early on before the 10-minute mark of the game over boars. We'll see which direction this game goes. For now, players very much in the early stage. Looks like Examinus moving forward to wall off this section already has attracted the attention of a wolf. This is going to be a long boar pull if this is the direction he wants to go. Yellow pinging over here. Okay, no attempt at a boar pull. I thought maybe they would try to get these, to lure these boars from halfway across the world. Will catch this one villager. Notice, but it has to back away. This villager is full health. That Eagle Scout, not at full health. Okay. Construction. Oh, look at that. More and more we've seen players use the corner of the wall offs. Oh, the villager walls herself in here. Quickly decides that may not have been the best course of action, and then breaks herself out only to wall herself in. Oh my goodness, so much fighting over these small little tiles of space. Examinus tries to join in on the fight here, but unfortunately he is walled off by his own teammate. She should probably, Rooster should just delete one of these. Oh no, never mind, Jerry has walled himself in. Barracks on the menu for him. Already taking a lake. Jerry pinging this location. Let's take a pivot north. Oh man, look at how close this wall off is to Sidewire's base. Oi, Ruan. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you live. How are you doing today? How is Brazil? Oh, look at this. Savvy Empire. Oh, he tried to sneak in, tried to wall these villagers in. Oh, no. Creates a gap in his own defenses. Okay, immediately plugs it up. Jerry getting a scout kill here as well with the barracks that's producing a militia. Purple pinging over here. Probably telling him, hey, I'm gonna come take those boars, or hey, there's a villager headed your way. Is Jerry gonna try to lame the boars? Is this what this wall off is all about? For now, his militia working away at the wall. Great, nice. How's the weather down there, by the way? We're entering our spring, so I'm assuming you're entering your fall, your autumn. If my grade 5 science is, if I remember correctly. Jerry, very aggro. Does not like that Orange has walled this area off. Orange still has 2 villagers here, so can repair this house. Choosing not to at the moment. No wall off here to the south, so Jerry is a bit exposed to the south. At the same time, though, Savvy Empire has now managed to trap a villager. Why are you not fighting back? We've got a 1 pacifist villager here. His teammates come and say, absolutely not. 2 hawks pass in the night. Hi, your mom. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I was testing out an earlier afternoon stream. I think even the timing of that one was too late in the day, if I'm being honest. I think on the weekends I might have to stream at like 10 or 11 a.m. on one of the days. Absolutely no need to apologize. Oh, you live in Rio? Oh my god. Hot and high humidity. I don't mind that at all. Here we in Canada, our summer, at least in Toronto, I mean, Canada's pretty big. I think it's second largest country in the world, but so the climates are very, very different depending where you are. But where I am in Toronto area, man, our summers can get real muggy. can get real muggy. Really hot. Your mom, you'd watch around 10 or 11? Okay, yeah. That might work out well then. Oh shit, Chester, did I miss a dead villager? Red's trying to bust into here. The outpost is under attack as well. Looks like a boar pull attempt here. By the way, everyone, we've got a night full of Jerry. I know some people don't recognize the players in this game. There's a lot of new names here. But we have got an entire night full of Jerry games. Chicago weather sucks? Oh, man. I thought Chicago would be a little bit better. It's a bit south of Toronto. What's not good? Your mom, define the weather sucks, because for me winter sucks, for other people summer sucks. KD, let's take a look. Or you're just asking in general? Let's see. Right now, let's pan. Oh my god, and this is why we love Jerry. Look at this. How the hell did Jerry manage to get into the back of Orange's base with a little escort for his villager and an archer on the way as well? 60 Fahrenheit. Then, oh, that happened to us. That happened to us a few days ago. It was like 30 degrees Celsius, which I think is like mid 80s Fahrenheit. And then 2 days later, I was out doing grocery shopping. And all of a sudden I get out, I go to my car and it starts hailing. KD here. So this is Eco KD. Where's just the regular KD? This is APM. I don't know what any of this shit is. Eco, Town Center. Oh, here we go, kills. Chester, sorry, it took me a while. So 6-7 for one team, 11 for the other team. No surprise. Team South is being very aggressive here. Look at this one villager getting a royal escort, by the way. And now he's joining in on the fight. This is a very, very active royal. Also a very active center map situation here. Chicago never has good weather. Don't you guys have like a super nice beach in Chicago? I was surprised. I saw it recently in a news article. It looked pretty nice. You're from South Brazil, Santa Catarina. First of all, Santa Catarina sounds real nice. Oh man, 24 to 34 Celsius is my perfect ideal weather. I am not built for the Canadian winters, the Canadian spring, or the Canadian autumn. And then our summer lasts like a month. And it's always incredibly humid. And that during that month we have a whole bunch of like mosquitoes and bugs that show up. They breed very, very quickly and then they die very, very quickly. But it's always so yeah, not a big fan. Oh really, your mom? I always see like Instagram pictures of people out on that beach. You know what I like about Chicago? You guys dump a bunch of green stuff into your river every St. Patrick's Day. It looks so awesome. Also, I had some of the best barbecue in my life. I think we talked about this last stream in Chicago. What the hell is Jerry doing here? He's got a villager. He's not building anything. I'm going to switch back to the resource tab. What does he have? He's got 800 wood, does Jerry. Might want to build something with this villager. This is a lot of empty space up here that your opponent has not explored yet. The same time pulling boars. Maybe this is. Hi, Elroy. Thank you for joining us live. We are just having some fun talking about weather and barbecue. Barbecue the food, not the actual grills themselves. I know very little about the grills. Churrasco gotcha. No, I one of the things I'm very one of the things on my bucket list, although I don't think I'm old enough to have a bucket list, is to go down to South America. Oh no, now the villager's gonna die. Jerry waited too long here. Oh, what a waste of a backstab. One of my things I want to do in life is go down to South America and just eat my way through that continent. Probably gonna be hard with a kid on the way, not gonna lie. But I have heard so many good things. about the cuisine, especially the meat. Elroy, so far it is a very sick game. We're approaching that 25 to 30 minute mark where things start exploding and going bonkers. Being led here by Savvy Empire this time. Our Turk trying to bust his way into the Magyar base. Oh, what? Okay. Decides to cancel. He knows how much I hate castles up against anything. No room for trebs. And so decides to put it a little further back so he can defend it. But that'll be an interesting matchup, by the way. The Turks with their free upgrades for their light cav. The Magyars with their cheaper light cav roster. Hi, Mustafa. Thank you for joining. If I go to Costa Rica, go to Fortuna, La Fortuna. What is La Fortuna? A restaurant? Or an island? Or... Costa Rica also very much on my list of places. Central America is... I really want to go to the Galapagos, and I think that's... probably going to combine that trip with a few nations there. I had a really good friend from El Salvador who was always telling me, oh, come down, you have to try the cuisine, you have to try the food. Radiant Leaper supporting his teammate with a bit of a backwards castle. I think Green might want that a little bit more forward. I think he's pinging over here. Jerry already has a temple, oh my god, a monastery out. We'll see if he trains a monk. He is the Aztecs. Okay, did manage to wall off the southern portion of his base. Tear supporting castle. Gray flank has top villagers. Gray flank, you mean, oh, you mean gray? As our Berbers, yeah. What is he, guys? So he's got 130 civilian population. How many of that is in fishing ships? 34 fishing ships. Now 37. So he's got just under 9. Okay, or I could just look up here. 96 villagers. Looks like purple, though. Our other pocket position has 106. Yellow, 108. Orange falling a little bit behind. Probably had to deal with all those shenanigans from blue earlier on. Couldn't get his villager count up. P5, only one town center. Yes, our Malian. Probably going to rely on yellow to help out. Big time, especially with this castle going up. Looks like red also has one town center, although finally does have a second one going up. Green's got a second one finally. Jerry's got 3? 4. Where's the fourth one? What am I missing? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is on the side. Oh, we got ballista elephants out. Yeah, Mustafa, sometimes when I see a monk, I say priest. Sometimes when I see a monastery, I say temple. Sometimes when I see a mangonel, I say onager. Sometimes when I see a light cav, I say scout. You guys know. You guys know what I'm talking about. You think he's gonna cut with the ballista? It is the only unit in Castle Age that can cut. Oh my god, I'm trying to find it on the mini-map. What am I missing? There you are. Okay. Teal gets wind of this somehow. Immediately. Oh, gets wind of it somehow. He's got a perfectly placed outpost here. Wow. Good move by Rooster. Sees this coming a mile away. Blacksmith a little bit exposed, but beyond that, these ballista elephants are going to have a hard time doing anything. This is a lot of APM. Good eye, Chester. Let's take a look now. Bombard's cannon coming out for our Malian, who's still on one town centers. That being said, does not have the lowest civilian population on his team. Second lowest, Red, who's supply capped. Panicking a little bit, wasting a lot of idle time with these villagers building these wall-offs. None of it's going to matter because Gray is already an Imperial. And for Imperial, oh man, going 24 Camel Archers. Upgrades +2/+2. He's pivoting them south. Oh no, Jerry's monastery is now under attack. Monk comes out, tries to convert, draws the onager shot. Look, if you're going to lose a Monk, might as well try to get some kind of friendly fire out of it. But the Berber Camel Archers are here. What is Purple doing to defend? Oh, the yellow cut through the forest as well. So we've got ourselves a big old messy game on our hands. But Castle gets up. 11 villagers garrison. These halves didn't get the memo. Okay, they finally do turn around. Blue pinging over here. I think Purple knows, Jerry. I think Purple knows that his forest has been cut. Sending back all of his ballista elephants, leaving Jerry completely undefended. And when I say undefended, I'm talking about 4 Aztec monks, not exactly defenseless. Oh, look at this ballsy attempt here. Does Teal see this? Yeah, he does. Teal has amazing vision of the map. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the Camel Archers can do. One onager down. Second onager down, but does manage to get a pretty damn good shot off, weakening these Camel Archers. They have to run away. Another shitty shot there. And now the Trebs are in trouble. One down. Okay, but now these Camel Archers are between Halberdiers and an onager. Oh no, the Chonky boys show up, say, hey, thanks for carving me a path, Yellow. Have fun dealing with the frickin' ballista. 27 ballista elephants. Treb was converted. I'm telling you guys, if you're not familiar, if you're kind of new to the live streams and you haven't met Jerry before, Jerry, our blue player, we've been following him for a while now, and he has just been super fun to watch because I get a lot of Rubenstock vibes from Jerry. Now, I'm not saying he's a Rubenstock Smurf account. I think Jerry's Elos mid 1800s, but there's a lot of creativity and a lot of aggression, which I absolutely love. For example, we saw a game where Rubenstock was pushing forward as the Malians, upgraded his town centers with Tiwi. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Tigui. 8 arrows ungarrisoned, and Rubenstock was just pushing in with town centers. So Rubenstock doing Rubenstock things. Jerry has a little bit of that flavor. Oh no. Oh no, Purple's losing ballista elephants to converts. Malian monks, not exactly anything special to write home about, but they've already managed to convert 3. Will he get a 4th? A 5th? Does get a 4th. Does get a 5th. Oh, sour. At the same time at the top here, Gray is pushing in. Our Bulgarian looks like he's about, our Magyar rather, looks like he's about to collapse. What is our Turk doing? Our Turk is going full eco. Expanding into this little nook, has to delete a house, probably blocked himself in. Ballista elephants taking on siege onagers. They will win, but they're going to take a bunch of damage. Maybe not. Those were 2 terrible shots there. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, maybe they won't win. I thought for sure they'd be able to withstand a bit more of the siege onager fire. Jerry has the Treb. Treb's not really doing much. Is it even firing on anything? Maybe attack the gate? Hi, Quadman. Yeah. Hi, Colton. Hi, Atlas. Yeah, Rubenstock Jr. Tell me, am I wrong? Jerry does a lot of crazy shit. And Rubenstock is like the king of doing crazy shit. So I get a lot of Rubenstock vibes from Jerry. Thank you all for joining, by the way. We've got 16 people in the chats. Come say hello. We are a friendly bunch. Come say hello. Let us know your favorite Nicolas Cage movie. Let us know your favorite barbecue place to eat. I am all about the movies, all about the food, all about this game. Yellow is managing to secure the center position. 2 relics here that Jerry needs to get. Getting Otlot? Does he even have a single skirmisher? Does he even have archery ranges? What am I missing here? Where are the archery ranges for our Aztec that he's getting Otlot? Okay, for now, getting a whole bunch of block printing, illumination. I think there was one more Theocracy. My goodness. Colton, Lord of War, fantastic movie. I love that movie. Army supply, Team South is down about a half, but they've got about 140 civilian population more, so they can produce very quickly and catch up. The problem is, will they have an opportunity? Green is not really contributing much. Jerry is not really contributing much. Oh my god, Jerry reconverted a converted ballista elephant, but losing a bunch of monks in exchange for that. Tried to take down the siege onager. Look at this villager. This is the 1980s action star villager who the bullets can never actually hit. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is Sylvester Stallone. My god, how much fire did that one villager take and didn't get... Okay, now never mind. Gets a bombard shot to the back of the head and dies. Trade finally starting to go up for Team East. I would hope so, using their civilian advantage here. Riley from National Treasure, that bumbling idiot. I liked what's his name? Who was the name? What's the name of that famous actor? Jared Leto, who played his brother, right? Dimitri. I love it. Jared Leto just has that vibe of like kind of a little bit fucked up, you know, a little bit messed up. So he played the perfect role for that, like that brother who gets disillusioned with the gun trade and then ultimately ends up being a moron with that grenade. Coke addict vibe, exactly. Yeah, Jared Leto for me, ever since I saw him in oh god, what's that movie? What's that movie based on the oh my god, I'm having where he's a drug addict and Jennifer Connelly is in it too. Oh god, this is a lot of Bulgarian siege moving forward. These camel archers are not going to be able to stop this amount of siege. What the hell is the name of that movie with Jared Leto? 1 second, let me try to remember. Ever since I saw that movie, our Bulgarian is going full siege. I don't mind it at all. A few halberdiers. Jerry finally has some skirmishers. This one's moving backwards. Hello, Michael Jackson skirmisher. Da 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 da. Wow, glad we caught that on camera. Our Khmer moving. Requiem for a Dream. Yes, Requiem for a Dream. Thank you, Atlas. I absolutely love those kinds of movies. Ever since I saw him in that, it's very hard for me to imagine him not in a role where he's like coked out or has some kind of like issues. Requiem for a Dream. Beautiful. Look at purple, our Khmer. Remember, the Khmer villagers, the ones on farms, don't have to drop off any food, which makes their spam in the late game so incredibly timely and powerful. Oh, Colton. Yikes. I mean, yes, but yikes. That end scene is just very... The whole ending of that movie, he loses an arm, his mom is, what, like institutionalized? But yeah, the end of that movie is very disturbing, but the movie itself is fantastic. But yeah, let's keep it PG-13. Look at Red, by the way. Done. He's done. Sidewire our Magyar. I had high hopes for our Magyar. Very powerful late game civ. He's the only one left in castle. He's got no army to speak of. 29 villagers. That being said, our Spanish in orange is doing a decent job holding back these camel archers. Although the Hussars now should be able to wreck these. Look at army supply. This is what I was talking about. When you're ahead about 150 villagers, you can catch up in army supply in the blink of an eye. And now Team South, the identical exact army supply, which, by the way, kudos to Team North. That's an identical army supply with Red contributing nothing. Heavy camel riders. Terrible attack upgrades. No for Rimba just yet. Jerry is going infantry. And now these Khmer elephants are going to be able to push back some of this siege. We'll see how many halberdiers move forward here. A castle halberdiers. Siege onagers. Let's see what kind of shots they can get off. So far, not the greatest. Okay. This is a lot of trebs. 5 trebs. I'm not sure you want to send forward 5 trebs when one of your castles is about to fall. And there's a bunch of hussars out on the map, but we'll see. Why is Orange pinging over here? I'm assuming he needs some kind of help. He's trying to get his teammates to get involved. This is a lot of farms. Okay, Red is climbing slowly back up from the abyss. Here we go. Our Turk elite Janissaries fully upgraded. Doesn't really need to help his teammate up north except with a few supporting units like bombards and towers. So why the hell not send a bunch of hand cannoneers to the south? Our Khmer wants to keep pumping out ballista elephants, I guess. And this is what I was talking about. Don't move forward with 5 trebs when your castles are about to fall and your trebs are going to be exposed. Does our Turk have artillery? Yes, he does. Savvy to the rescue, and then he kind of pauses here. 10 kills. Not that he can really engage into a castle. Oh no, bad pathing for the trade carts. Bad pathing for the trade carts. They are derping out a little bit. Okay, but we've got 1 treb. That's it. Army supply now. Take a look. Team North is down about 40 army supply. They're also now down still 140 civilian population, and now these Khmer Hussars are going to run amok. Fully upgraded, 1.65 movement speed. Cavaliers will wreck them if they can catch up, but take a look through the south. Rooster, our Malian, off the back of 2 town centers with Farimba, but not fully upgraded yet. I'm still missing, I always call it iron forging, but it's actually iron casting. Heel pinging over here. Still missing that last attack upgrade for his melee. Team North is doing a fantastic job holding on here while they wait for Red to get his act together. It's going to attract the ire of the wolf. But there you go. Magyar bonus on full display there. Oh, Atlas, I don't know. That is a very good question. I'm at that age, 40 years old. Macaulay Culkin. Maybe his brother from Succession. I'm at that age where I'm like, I know the actors that I know from the 90s. I know a bunch of newer actors, but mostly I don't recognize a lot of people in the music industry or in the film industry or in the TV industry, to be honest. Oh God, our Turk is just swarming. Army supply now double. They're down to about 170 civilian population. I wouldn't be surprised if this is now GG. Their trade is gone. Look at this swarm of Malian Cavaliers, but is it too little too late? 70 army supply out of 112 is in this Malian army. And now our Turks supporting to the north. More and more trade going up for them. What's the payload on this, by the way? 102. Continuing to try to buy. Once he busts his way in here into the blue, I mean, there's not a lot of villagers here. Only 19. So I don't know that that's necessarily the best use of military, but I think once he discovers that, he'll kind of pivot away. Oh, the poor boars here. Just kind of hanging around while all this mayhem happens. And look, purple and gray, both of them in the pocket position, have penetrated Team North so far that they've actually met. This is like when the Soviets and the Americans met in Berlin at the end of World War II. Both of them coming from complete opposite directions, both of them meeting in the center. And here we go, elephants to defend. this Malian intrusion. Although not a lot of elephants. 20. Okay, 20. They are incredibly calm for all the carnage happening. They must be psychotic psychopath boars. They must love the carnage. Yeah, no surprise to anybody. Red, you didn't get your shit together quick enough. That is a shame. The Team South just steamrolled in the north. I like what Yellow is doing here in the center. Teal didn't get his army up quick enough, I don't think. Even though, take a look, out of 94 army supply, 82 is his. Yellow's got 2 army left. Orange has 10. Let's take a look at kills. They're not going to be that high, I don't think, in the 57-minute game, maybe. 403 halberdiers. Was trade a big factor? Not really. I mean, not really for one team. 20, what is that, about 25 plus thousand? Oh, wow. Americans didn't make it to Berlin. Outskirts of Berlin, then. Wow. What an absolute steamroll of a game. Score. We rarely see the scores 50% apart. In this case, we do. Yeah, Atlas, I'm sure he thinks about that as he sleeps on his giant pile of money. That guy owns more dinosaurs than most museums in the world. I should say dinosaur bones. Oh, Bra is here as well. We've got ourselves a deathmatch player. Let's see how well he does in Rage Forest. Let's take a look at the teams. Yellow, green, and orange. No, you are not Team North. No, man. I go on to, what's that website? AOE Insights, I think it's called. I can look it up later and let you know, but I think it's AOE Insights. Let's take a look at the teams. Bra, our Turk in green, his pocket. Exanimus. Yeah, the N is before the M. In his pocket as the Sicilians, the other pocket, Radiant Leaper this time. Sorry, I should say Sir Radiant Leaper. I guess he was knighted at some point as the Byzantines. Not a civ we see a lot. And the Bengalis been Big Tuna. Big hopes for Big Tuna with the Bengalis here. Savvy Empires this time as the Malay Jerry in his blue as the Chinese in the pocket. And the other pocket, Rooster, this time as the Koreans. And Tear as the Magyars. Let's take a look at the avenues of it. So let's take a look at the matchups here. Magyar versus Turks. Literally the same matchup we saw last game. I have big hopes for the Magyars, as I always do in the mid to late game. The Malay facing opposite the Bengalis. Ooh, we've got one with super powerful elephants, one with super cheap elephants. A little less powerful, missing the last 2 armor upgrades. And then the map. Oh, what a sour spawn here for Bra. Take a look at where his gold is located. Both primary and secondary gold very far to the front. Has to wall off over here. I mean, probably... Yeah, I mean, I guess they agreed to split this up amongst themselves. Not too sure whose stone that is, if that's gray or greens. It looks like it's greens. Yeah, Gray has his 2 over here. So what a very, very sour spawning location for Bra. We'll see if that plays any kind of role. Bruno? What's pronounced like Bruno? There's a lot of wolves baying in the back of my microphones here, in back of my headphones here. Looks like Examinus and Bra. Oh, his name is Bruno. So it's Brew? Okay. Brew it is. Looks like Tear and Exanimus agreeing to wall themselves off. It looks like Orange decided to take the boars for himself. But you know what that leaves? A big old corridor here for Gray to attack southwards. We'll see if purple or yellow decide to wall this off. I like brew. Sounds more like Australian than bruh. Yellow, look at this aggressive wall off from him, saying screw the middle ground. I'm not green and gray. I want to make sure I don't get tanked by these Malay cheap elephants. I want about as early notification as possible that they are en route, and walls it off over here. Okay, Gray decides to wall it here. A bit of a support from his teammate. Purple over here as well. I mean, if you're going to wall this here, might as well wall a little bit further away and get the gold. No, not that he really needs to wall this off. This is on, well, I don't know. He's got Jerry approaching him. We'll see what kind of shenanigans Jerry, if he plays a cleaner game today, or rather this game, versus the game we saw out of him earlier where he snuck in a villager and then did nothing with it. Oh, he is being attacked here by this wolf. Scout coming back to help out. Oh my god, at least kill the wolf. At least kill the wolf before you pull the boar. Let's see it. Wolf is confused, doesn't realize why I was the one who attacked first. Why am I third in line here? Chasing. Oh my god, a second wolf. This only happens to Jerry. Guys, this is an introduction to Jerry. This shit only happens to him. Oh no, is this villager gonna make it back with 10 HP, 8 HP? Where's the town center? It is far away. This villager, oh. Look at the micro, god level micro out of Jerry. Oh my god, okay, the town center is getting closer. I'm seeing it on the mini map. But no, why did you stop? Beautiful. Second villager being sent forward to build a wall. Oh, they're blocking the villager's path, are the other villagers. Oh, what a perfect garrisoning time. But the wolves. Oh my god, what an absolute mess over here. Oh, and he's gonna lose. No, he's not gonna lose the boar. Okay, attack the boar. What an absolutely chaotic, but ultimately very fruitful boar pull for Jerry. From all the way over here, attacked by two wolves, still managed to get all of those boars, managed to save the villager. Gray, for his part, also pulling, it looks like 4, although one might have been from earlier. Loses track of the 5th one, whacks it on the head, does the scout. Oh, you can't fire. He moves faster than you. You move at a 0.8. He moves at a 0.96. He did lose a vill? I did not see that. Oh, no. Was it the villager with the 4 HP? Oh, sour. How did he lose it? To a boar or to a wolf? Oh, you guys are catching things. I completely missed that. I don't want to rewind. But that is very sour. Oh, an innocent bystander got killed by a wolf. Oh. And you look, that's what happens. You invite the wolf into the hen house. In this case, you invite 2. Beautiful use of the scout, though, to block for a little bit. Wow, that is sour. It was very chaotic. Jerry also taking the lake here. No shenanigans for him this game. I don't see any villagers that he tried to sneak behind enemy lines. Savvy Empire hitting Feudal, immediately walling this off. Purple still with the palisade. Okay. So the teams have kind of settled into their grooves. No one's really contesting anything, unlike last game where we saw a whole bunch of activity in the 5 to 15 minute mark of the game. In this game, the players seem to be just kind of happy to sit back. And now our Bengali is also reinforcing not only a first, second, but now a third level of defense. How many lakes on the map, by the way? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. There must be a 6th somewhere, right? 6, okay. So who's the unlucky schmuck who doesn't get a lake in this game? It looks like Big Tuna for Team South. And to the north, Green's got a lake. Teal and Jerry looks like Tear. So the two pockets are not getting lakes, although... Oh, how sour is this? One of your 3 lakes spawns behind a huge forest. That is very sour. We'll see how long it takes him to get rid of this forest. Maybe he'll want to get an onager out and start clearing some trees. 2 town centers going up for our Korean. Population's very similar. Army supply. Everyone's got their original scout, right? Yeah. Bit of a pacifistic game, this one. We're 15 minutes in, and everyone still has their original scout. So far, the most aggressive force on the map are the wolves. Not surprising. 2 seconds between attack delay, base accuracy of 100%. Oh, look at that. The wolf was just minding his business. Oh, Rooster. Rooster, you are just going around killing things. Jerry exploring, making sure no one is sneaking any villagers anywhere. Green pinging over here. Wonder what he wants. Two more town centers for our Bengali guys. I have high hopes for this game because, again, Bengalis opposite Malay. I'm hoping we get to see elephants. Turks opposite Magyars, especially now that the Magyars are being left alone. Unlike last game, where at this stage there was infrastructure already being laid down to destroy our red Magyar. In this case, he's being left alone, and he is in Castle Age already. I have high hopes for this game. Are we going to see a Cav Archer war? Are we going to see a light cavalry war? Are we going to get to see elephants? 3 more town centers for our Byzantine. Economic upgrades for literally everyone on the map. No military upgrades to speak of yet. Our first structure, this is why he was pinging over here. Not a fan of this location. I guess he wanted green to delete his, or he wanted orange to delete his walls. Janissary's starting to come out. Okay, supporting castle from Jerry. Not a bad location on a hill. What are his resources like? He's got a good amount of gold. 400 food. This is what happens when you leave everyone on the map to boom. Is he attacking the lumber camp? Why is he attacking the lumber camp? Or is he just attacking the palisade and the balls are missing and landing on the lumber camp? Man, the base accuracy on these guys. Not exactly a Rambi, but still 50%. Realistic wolves. Some in the community want to do away with those wild animals altogether. You're arguing to make them even stronger. That would definitely add a big dynamic, because you're absolutely right. Imagine you're a villager in Dark Age. You know, you worship the sun. You worship the sun. At nighttime, you hide back in your cave. You go into your town center. You're not going to venture out onto the map alone, undefended, against the wildlife that might be there. You're right. You might want to take some friends with you. Would be funny to watch other people. Green Might want to finish your wall off here. Your secondary wall off. Not too sure why he just kind of stopped halfway, but the Janissaries are here. Rooster says, forget it. I'm not going to cancel this tower. Same time, Jerry's castle. Can it reach? No, it can't. Chew canoes are being produced. All right. Let's absolutely see it. Our Magyar going knights. Army supply, a massive 13-4. 9 of that 13 is in these Janissaries that have now penetrated the base. No, our Magyar is under attack again. Oh, let him live until Imperial. Terter, what are his resources like? Not great. 46 villagers. Not the lowest in the team, second lowest. Jerry, our Chinese, already heading up to Imperial at the 24-minute mark of the game. But here we go. We're quickly approaching minutes 25 to 30. You are plugging up a hole in the wall with a house against Janissaries. You understand they attack on a 17, right? Rooster retreats to the safety of his town center. Very defensive castle being built for him. Only 4 villagers building it, though, which means his scout, these Janissaries, are going to have a lot of time to wander over there. Ooh. +2, +1 on these guys. You know, if you can catch a group of 4 Janissaries over here, a few Janissaries over there, you can absolutely decimate them. These units need to be clumped, especially if you're attacking them with heavy cavalry. Oh my goodness. Big Tuna does not want any kind of engage at the moment. Instead, walling himself off. And in comes the battering ram, 1 Janissary hiding inside. At the same time, Brew has inserted himself into here, but Korean towers are ready to meet him. Look at that box formation. They lived in a box. They died in a box. Oh, and now the Magyar Knights are here. Okay. Terter doing a fantastic job at pushing back this Turkish aggression. By the way, Turkish aggression unsupported by his pocket. Our Sicilian doing what? How are his resources? I mean, look at his resources. 1,600 food, 1,100 gold. Does he have the structures to go up to Imperial? He's got a monastery. And now he's building a university. So I suspect once this university finishes, he is going to click right up. Yes, there he is. 3 members of his team are going up. Knights have been shooed away. But Teal heading up to Imperial. Jerry is going to have some teammates who are in Imperial. Our Malay definitely is, so might want to start producing those battle elephants. There they are. Oh my god, 40% cheaper. How... that's just incredible. Oh, but where are they going? They're going this way? Oh, they're going this way because Jerry cleared a path with his onager. Epic, epic play. And this purple castle, which, by the way, Sir Radiant Leaper thought was going to protect this entire area, which, by the way, it does. But Jerry is cutting a path through the forest here so that these Chukanus don't have to engage. At the same time, the elephants don't have to engage either. Their armor is shit. They don't really want to go under town center fire. Cataphract comes out. Cataphract dies. Onager takes about 50% damage. And here we go. We are at the 30-minute mark of the game. 29, whatever. Armies are starting to come out. 40 army supply to 4. Team South taking a very relaxed approach to this game. So relaxed, in fact, that I question if they're going to be able to get an army up in time. Jerry's Treb is here. How many does he have? Just 1 more, probably making its way over. Or is it here next to his castle? No, it's here next to his castle, just hanging out. A 3rd one pops up. You know, when your opponent goes this kind of bonko in terms of the wall off, It's not a bad strategy just to go the hell around it. At this stage of the game, this is no longer Black Forest. This is Arabia. You can cut a path to wherever you like. You are limited only by two things. Number one, your imagination. And number two, the availability of onagers. Cataphracts moving out. They are not the unit you want here. But now we're seeing a reverse of what we saw last game. Although actually seeing the exact same thing, but in reverse. 500 civilian population to 400. 100 extra civilians gathering food, gathering wood, stone, and gold. But army supplies 72 to 29. Jerry takes control of the hill. Builds a backward siege workshop. And now our Korean is here. He's got arbalests. He's got some backup from his Magyar friend. Hauberk being researched for our Sicilian, so a bit of extra armor on these guys are going to make them very powerful against these arbalests. And what else we got going on? Bloodlines, we've got Parthian tactics, husbandry, chemistry. Yellow is going elephant archers. Okay, yeah. And now they're elite. You can tell by the awesome headdress that they are elite. And they're going to be super fun to watch. I love watching Bengali elephant archers. A lot of people really don't like the Bengalis. So far in these Rage Forest matches, I have absolutely had a delightful time watching them. 5,000 HP versus 7,000 HP of Oliphants. Purple here to support, but Chukanu's here to support as well. Our Byzantine never enter into a trash war with a Byzantine, although only 3 barracks in the forward position. The rest are pretty far back, so he's gonna have to wait. Elephant archers have a lot of HP, but they don't actually attack very strong. Their DPS is not that high. 11 to the 18 of the melee elephants, although enough of them will be able to catch stragglers. Hauberk Cavaliers, elite Janissaries are pushing out. Korean army has collapsed. No more knights for our Magyar, who is still in Castle Age. Okay, I like the wall of stables, I'm not gonna lie. I like that wall. Not exactly the strongest wall, but I like it nonetheless. Okay. Another Byzantine castle is under siege. The lack of armor is really going to start showing itself. Only 4 pierce is going to be very problematic. He's going to have to bring in the Chukanus en masse. What else is he building? He's got an onager coming out of this, I'm assuming back here. Yeah. Uh-oh. Our Korean has been breached. Our Magyar is sending what little he has. Pikes for our Bengali, so they're gonna... These elephants are gonna be super duper fun to watch in a second. 16 seconds away from Imperial Age is our Magyar, but he is broke. He's got no gold. 42 villagers on gold, but now the Sicilian has penetrated the base. Oh no. Oh no, Cavalier's still a minute and a half away. These gold miners going about their business, although they're about to get slaughtered. Now Jerry's gonna lose at least one of his trebs. We'll see how adventurous Big Tuna feels. Our Malay tech switching into stables. Oh no, he's chasing the Treb, and he's taking a Chukanu fire. So much Chukanu fire. But he's got 8,000 HP, and it is dropping like a stone right now. Our Magyar is still 20 seconds away from Cavaliers. Needs to hold on, needs to stall just a little bit. 2-1, and here we go. Let's see it, but Hauberk is going to make these guys very powerful. 6 melee armor to the 4 of his opponent. Same attack, same HP, but armor advantage. That being said, with the town center garrisoned a little bit, nothing else firing on them except, no, this town center as well. Our Sicilian, a tactical retreat, already has a castle up here. These Korean spearmen, oh my god, spearmen, halberdiers are gonna have a difficult time engaging. Still 8,000 HP of elephants. Doing a good job catching all these retreating units. I don't mind that at all. But let's see what our Korean Magyar combo can do here. Oh, this is going to be very bad for Team North. This is a lot of Cavaliers that are moving in, but our Turk is going to lose basically his entire army. No more bombard cannon. Oh, what an absolute mess here. Janissaries. Elite now. Oh, I suspected this was going to be the case. What an absolute disaster. Although, trading out halberdiers for Cavaliers not bad. Remember that even with the extra armor, the extra melee armor, bonus damage is applied after that armor is calculated. So they attack on an 8. These guys have 6, which means they do 2 damage. But then on top of that, plus 32. So 34 damage per shot. Oh, bombard. Dangerous bombard shot here. Teal's got 3 bombards out behind us. Gray is stabilized, but his resources terrible. He's building light cav. Light cav and a few Cavaliers. Yellow pinging here, saying, hey, they are opening up a new front. They are getting nowhere to the center of the map. Oh, why are you on move command? Why are you on move command? Our Malay maybe not paying attention, streaming in individual elephants one at a time. Oh man, they are antsy in the pantsy. They want to catch this army from Team North. Oh, what a beautiful little quick wall off. But the Onager is still. Why is the Onager going back? He turns around. He realizes, wait a second. Oh, Yellow thinks he's safe here. There we go. The Onager stuck behind a row of elephants. Oh my god, take a look at Gray's base. It is being ransacked. Sorry about that, guys. It is being ransacked by Sicilian Cavaliers. Janissaries in the trade route, getting carts left, right, and center. Yikes, what's the payload? 118 gold. That's so sour to lose that much gold. Hi, Corey. Elephantine Jam. Elephantine Jam. Definitely seems like it. The Chukanu's absolutely amazing at keeping the elephants safe from those halberdiers, those Byzantine cheaper halberdiers, of which he's building 28 at a time. Yellow pinging over here, saying, I just need a minute. I need a freaking minute to get through this wall off. Is it the... No, it's still not. Oh, that's so sour. That is so sour. Yellow's stuck here, unable to reinforce, unable to backstab like he wants to. And our Malay 55 battle elephants, elite, fully upgraded, armor terrible, but numbers make up for everything. Plus he's got a backing of 47 Chukanus with rocketry, by the way. So they attack on a 14. And the Korean towers, do they have Yupsung? Yes, they do. +2 range, 13 range on these towers. Look at that. If they can just finish off this one last attacking, marauding band of Sicilian Cavaliers, they might actually stabilize here. Although Gray, man, knocked down to 84 villagers. Our Bengali doing everything that he can to get his butt back into the action. Why are you attacking the wall? There's a gap now. You can move forward. And this is a lot of Trebs. 5 Trebs are going to start shelling away at these Chinese castles. Man, those Malay battle elephants now knocked down to 42, but Bengali has to be careful. There's some Chinese siege heading his way. Slowly, the Sicilian is being cleaned up. The trade route is being stabilized. Our Korean holding the line against the Turks. Oh, he's going gunpowder against Turks. Okay. A bit of a stalemate down here. The players trying to outdo each other in terms of micro. More and more Korean towers being built everywhere. Let's pivot back here. One of Jerry's castles is down, but now Jerry is moving forward with 3 trebs of his own. Says the best defense is a good offense. There is a trail of dead Malay elephants. Red is selling everything he can for more gold. Oh man, he has been knocked down to only 5 elephants. Army supplies not that dissimilar, but Team South with about 160, 170 more civilian population will be able to replenish their army much quicker. And elephant archers, again, not the heaviest hitting units in the game, but man, does their tankiness make up for it. Converts on the trebs. Our Bengali has lost all of his trebs. Is he retreating with his elephants? Yes, he is. 32 elephants on the retreat. Stalemate continues here. Our Magyar just starting to get his trade up. Okay, so he's getting back in the game. Army supplies, they're down 30 army supply. That's mostly because of these red Malay elephants all basically getting destroyed. Sergeants are out with their insane base armor of 4. Janissaries have to be careful here. These skirmishers are going to trade out quite well. It was the 4 HP villager? Oh, that's sour. I thought he garrisoned that villager. I guess the wolf remembers? The North remembers? Very interesting. Jerry not paying attention to the onagers loses them. But Chukanu's here should be able to hold the line temporarily until more comes out. Absolute horrible shot there by his onager, missing all of the purple halberdiers. Malay battle elephants are back. Jerry, get your Chukanus onto the high ground. And now the Sicilian spam is real. Our Korean, if Team North wins this, our Korean is just the MVP. He has been holding the line against this Turco-Sicilian aggression the entire game, basically single-handedly. 10 army supply from his teammate means nothing. Jerry now transitioning to elite skirmishers. They are good. They may not be exactly what you want against these Bengali elephants, though. Rooster, too much gold. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, 6,500 gold. Give some of that to the Malay. Give some of that to the Chinese. Treb's shelling away at elephants. Treb on fire, running around. Okay, the walling off continuing here. The player's not really making an issue of that center path. The wolf did not forget. Man, that is one unlucky villager. In come the Magyar Hussars. Going straight for the Treb. Getting it. Towers are safe for now. And the Magyar spam is starting, but still at 10 army supply. Man, our gray Magyar just can't seem to get a foothold on his army supply. It's always below 10, even though he's producing 18 units at a time. 30 army supply difference between the teams. Team North is also starting to equalize the civilian population. Skirmishers on the high ground shelling away at these elephants, but they've got 10,000 HP. They are going to be hard to shell away at. The stalemate here continues. Our Magyar finally breaking 10 is at a massive 13 army supply. One night for Jerry comes out, harasses the hell out of this gold line. But he is going full on skirmishers. 72 elite skirmishers. Fully upgraded, 8 range. Will outrange these elephants by 1. And our Bengali has to retreat, even though he's got 9,000 HP now that these Malay elephants are here. Why is Purple pinging over here? Does he want one of these houses demolished to make more room for the trade? Yes, he does. They collapse. Literally in a pile of rubble. Purple, our Byzantine, has the highest army supply, but as the Byzantines, of course, is just a bunch of trash. He has 7 bombard cannons, though, to back this up. As long as this trash is slowly whittling away the HP of these Malay battle elephants, which, by the way, the number is back up to 22, 24 for a second. Oh, Bengali's on the high ground. Not exactly where you want them to be if you're fighting them. Exactly where you want to be if you're the one playing the Bengalis. Elephants getting sniped left, right, and center. Gray, our Magyar, getting a whole slew of upgrades. Just now getting conscription. Pivoting back to the left side of the map. This Turkish castle is going to fall. No villagers repairing it, and with it will go the 3 siege workshops, university, and various other structures that are here. Our Magyar's at 22 army supply is supply capped. It looks like at 200. 52 villagers for him. Rooster still sitting on a shit ton of gold, although not quite as much as before, but still a huge amount. Oh, look at this. If you could just get a few onager shots on this. Somebody, somewhere, build an onager. Red, blue. Monks trying to convert as much as they can. Trade route is now in jeopardy. Bengali battle elephants are out as well. Take a look with the pikes upgrade. Oh, mama. Okay, not taking that castle down anytime soon. I thought it would be a little quicker. Okay, now our Turk Sicilian is in trouble. Purple also pinging here. Wants these gates deleted probably also. Or something. Purple very conscious of the trade route in this game. Wants to optimize it. Wants to make sure there are no traffic jams. So it looks like Team North is starting to make some progress here in the west, but to the east, they are falling apart. This is a lot of monasteries. 7 Malay monasteries. Our Byzantine moving forward. Might want to take a second to just destroy some structures, or does he not have time? I think our Turk is holding the line pretty well here. Although now that bombards are out for our Korean, 7 of them, he's going to have to retreat back. Does he have artillery? Yes, he does. I think we saw that earlier. Or was that last game? I don't remember. Jerry. Not Jerry. Leaper. Destroying the town centers. So the usual chaos of Rage Forest with one team pushing in through the north on one side, one team pushing in south to the other. Although take a look, our Korean has been pushed back. Our Magyar is down again to 13 army supply. Red is dead. Savvy Empire has literally 0 army supply. His base is ransacked. He's got 1 town center, 40 villagers, and now the Bengali elephant archers are in the trade route. Oh no, this smells like a GG to me. This is starting to smell very much like a GG. Their army supply is down about 80, 70, depending on which specific second you look at it. These Elephant Archers must have a huge amount of kills. 138, 140. Yeah, if our Korean could have pushed out here with some Magyar support, I would say maybe there's a bit of an equalization, but no. Oh, look at our Magyar all of a sudden. Did he delete a bunch of villagers or did he lose the villagers is my question. Because all of a sudden he's got 40 army supply. No surprise there. Just pushing in a bit too rough. Man, these Bengali Elephant Archers, 166 kills. 167 on these last remaining 16 Elephant Archers. Wow. 170 archers, 642 halberdiers for our Koreans. Surprised that's not for our Byzantine. Trade up in earnest for Team South as well. Team North, basically just our Malay. A little bit of Magyar trading going on. I'm surprised the Magyar didn't get any resources. It was our Korean who got them. That's why he was able to hold the line on his own for so long. So, hi, Hunter. So far, yeah, Jerry's been a bit unlucky in today's streams. Not gonna lie. So we saw Jerry as the Aztecs. We saw Jerry as the Chinese. Now let's see Jerry as the Hindustanis. Hello. We've seen Jerry win, haven't we, Hunter? A few days ago, I think. Let's see. Blue, red, gray, and orange. This is definitely Team South. Sorry, guys. I do type faster than this. I'm just using my left hand. Oh, by the way, Hunter, we have a few more 1v1s. I don't know if he wins or loses them, but we do have another set of 1v1s that I'm excited to watch. So let's take a look. Jerry, this time in orange, not in his usual blue, as the very, very far flank as the Hindustanis. Mr. Guler, I'm assuming that's what this player's name is, Marguler, Mr. Guler, as the Aztecs in blue. Retired Turtle as the Berbers in red. What does a turtle have to do to retire? Aren't they just basically born retired? And Natal B, National B, Natal B, I don't know what this is, as the Malay in gray. I know Atlas, right? It's a bit of a mind F not to see Jerry in in blue. Hi, Hunter. No, in the next few days, I'm told. I'm told definitely by Wednesday. So at some point in the next few days, there will be a community post that I'm taking a bit of a break from live streaming, and all of you guys who are joining us will know exactly why. But I am up to my eyes in baby stuff. My entire apartment has been taken over by bottles and clothes and bassinets and toys and about 5,000 different types of napkins and cloths and blankets and wipes. He's not even here. He's already taken over all my space. I can see why men, a lot of men, myself included, get really annoyed. Thanks, your mom. Get really childish and annoyed. The babies do take up a lot of space and attention, and you know, we like to be the center of attention. Corso, as the Lithuanians in teal, his pocket. Zokantos. Isn't there an island in Greece by that name, or a Zakynthos, something like that? As the Malians in yellow. So Master 94 as the Burgundians, and Sissy as the Magyars. Let's see if he can do a better job with the Magyars in the previous two games. Will he have an Age of Empires name reference? I wish I could, but my wife would definitely not allow it. We would definitely not allow it. But you know what he's gonna have? He's gonna have a bunch of Age of Empires onesies. This, I guess, what happens when you have your first kid when you're 40 and you you can spend $20 on a few of these silly customizable onesies. The first one I'm going to get, I already revealed to everyone. It'll say idle villager. And we'll see what the other ones say. I'm not going to reveal them. I will eventually show them. But yeah. I'm also trying to see if there's a Age of Empires car sticker. You know, there's a lot of, you know, those like baby on boards. There's a lot of those for like Star Wars and Star Trek and video games and dogs and cats and a million other things. There's like none of them for Age of Empires, and obviously not a big surprise. Not exactly the most mainstream of video games, but if I had any kind of ability to be, how do I put this? Like, if I think I'm pretty creative, but if I had the ability to actually put pen to paper and draw something, have the actual skills to create the things that are in my brain to put them on paper, then maybe I'll create a baby on board Age of Empires version. Jerry effortlessly pulling 3 boars. Man, he's improved a lot. Zocantos also. A monk saying, well, are you talking about a onesie or about a baby on board sticker? Which one did you see? Green is expanding very much all over the map. Did that board take an arrow and just not do anything? Oh, you left the last one. Oh, you're getting a little bit too ahead of yourself there. Loses all of the boards. Sticker on a car? Interesting. I will look that up. I mean, there's Wololo. Okay, so but that's just like a car sticker. It's not like a baby on board where it says like training new villager, or it has like a picture of a baby with I don't know, a hammer in his hand or something like that. There's a lot of super cool Star Wars ones that I might want to get. Not a lot of Trekkie ones, but we'll see how silly my wife lets me get. So far, very, very silly. I've had a lot of fun shopping for baby onesies. You know, she's taking care of the important things like, you know, wipes and diapers and creams and ointments and towels and all the things like that. But I in the meantime, am buying onesies that say stuff like, I believe, with a little monocle and a mustache that says, I do believe I have shat my pantaloons. That's my contribution. Future lumberjacker. Oh my god. I don't think anyone would understand that except for us. Oh man. Inside joke car stickers. Okay, she went back. Didn't get the other 3 boars. Why did she go back and just get this one? Good use of the scout, though. This villager has a lot of taken a lot of damage. Jerry, having secured this interestingly zigzaggy wall off, is moving back home. Not enough wood to establish a lumber camp all the way over there, so has to return home. Otherwise, villager remains idle. So, by the way, let's see who's opposite who. The Malay opposite the Lithuanians. Ooh, that might be trouble for the Malay. Jerry, the Hindustanis opposite the Magyars. I don't know. I feel like the Magyars take the worst end of that trade. When Charles, where you is? Yeah, Ruan. That's I think what you're describing is what most men go through, called growing up, which I have to do a lot of. He did go back with the weak villager, right? Not sure why. And there she is, hacking and hewing at this ram, at this ibex. And we'll see, these 3 boars are still here. They've taken a little bit of damage. An interesting wall off here. Not sure what Teal was thinking, but definitely an interesting wall off. Green, like I said, lots and lots of action out on the map, letting purple and yellow just kind of do their thing for a while. Jerry, Siege Workshop Monastery, first to castle. Man, Jerry is just lately he's been first to feudal, first to castle. His economy, I mean, the Hindustanis off the back of those cheaper villagers is one thing, but as the Aztecs last game, or the game before that, as the Chinese the game before this one, he has done quite well going up in ages. And a town center all the way over here. Okay. I mean, you've got a lot of patches of resources all over your base. This is probably like the perfect base spawn for Rage Forest. You've got one avenue of attack to your enemy. The rest is supporting with your teammate. And then you've basically got all your resources clumped in one little area. Your 2 stone piles, your 3 gold piles. And then you go backwards, and you've got a nice Tetris piece shape of gold here too. So Jerry getting very lucky with the spawn. Our Burgundian 1, 2, 3 town centers for him. Our Malian 2 extra for him. I hope Jerry isn't planning to take some of his teammates' stone. That would be not very nice of him. Pocket. Malay, 2nd town center. Yeah, Alice, that would make it absolutely perfect. That would make it like the perfect Black Forest spawning location. Oh my god. He's already out with the aggression, man. Oh, but the elephant taking friendly fire. I mean, I guess he could insert a dock into here now, the way these fishing ships can start gathering. Remember, this wasn't possible with the before the April patch. And now you can surround your entire dock, which is just crazy. Eagle, maybe Jerry will take this lake. This pond, he's pinging over here. Oh, look at this, look at this. The Eagle trying to distract this Burgundian scout. And Jerry converts a scout, not something you see every day. But our Burgundian here knows that green is under attack. Our Magyar getting a demo. Okay. Hoping that his opponent... What, like attacks from this one tile? So let's go from right to left. Our teal Lithuanian walling himself in. Not sure that's the right play against the Malay. You might want to just speed that up, speed up your attack. At least then their elephants will be 30% cheaper, not 40. Our Berber very forward castle here will try to intercept any reinforcements moving north from Jerry's army. But Jerry's already in here. This demo raft, this demo ship, whatever, is not going to accomplish much. Elephant being healed, but at the same time taking a huge amount of damage from this onager. Okay, Jerry does relocate it. Okay. Purple, what are you doing now? Monastery of your own. Green, what are you doing now? 2 stables, blacksmith and market in the back. He was playing the Aztecs in the first game we saw today, and he did manage to get a few cute converts. Oh, sorry, never mind. Red is on their team. I thought, for some reason, I had a brain fart. I thought that Red was on the opposite team. I mean, this is nice. You've got these houses up, but there's literally nothing attacking you. I don't think you needed those houses. But you know what's better safe than sorry. This is why he's a retired turtle and not a dead turtle. He made it all the way to retirement by playing it safe. And where is Jerry's army? What the hell happened to Jerry's army? I look away for 1 second to look at the retired turtle, And Jerry's entire army dies? What happened here? 2 monks and a siege elephant. Armored elephant, I guess. What the hell? What killed him? Oh, there's 7 light cav out for our Magyar. That's probably what killed him. Purple is supply capped, or rather blocked. Let's see the kill count. Yeah, 5 kills on these guys. So they for sure are the ones that destroyed all of Jerry's hope and optimism. Could have moved that castle up a little bit north. Yeah, exactly. But you know, this is the thing, right? You don't retire as a turtle if you take risks. Turtles not exactly the biggest risk takers unless they're the ninja turtles. Then, you know, they take risks. How old is a retired turtle? I don't know, but I think they discovered some really old turtle recently. Somewhere in the world. I forget what. I think I saw like a Joe Rogan short on YouTube. You know, Joe Rogan is always good for like the most bizarre little tidbits of facts. There's this buried civilization. There's this alien landing. There's this old turtle. There's this monkey that moves on you know, on 2 legs in the middle of this jungle that has killed like 5,000 people. I think that I saw one like a year or 2 ago where they were talking about some turtle they discovered that was like 400 or 500 years old. Tortoises, I know, live a super long time, like into 200-300 year range, if I'm not mistaken. Jerry made himself at home here, has a lot of villagers to reinforce, going barracks as the Hindustanis. An interesting choice. A camel gunpowder civilization, and he's going barracks, although if he doesn't have a barracks at home, I suspect this is just so he can build other structures. Yes, it is. Okay. So judging Jerry a little too harshly. This is a lot of villagers. He doesn't have the stone for a castle. He doesn't have the wood for anything just yet. Although right as I say that, immediately. You think we're going to get to see camels out of our Hindustani? Counter castle going up for Sissy. What is this? A siege workshop behind the Malian castle. So yellow and teal are getting ready to either push into gray or to defend what they suspect is a push. I like the location of this castle. A little defensive, but a good location to defend your base if it ever comes under attack. Oh yeah, when I was young, we have a fish store in where I am called, or where I grew up, called Al's Fish Store, and they always had those little tiny turtles, and I always wanted one, but they smelled so bad. My parents were like, yeah, they're very cute, but they stink. They absolutely smell so bad, and I was always so jealous because every time I'd go there, there'd be some other little kid who got to take home a turtle. And I was so jealous. I wanted those little turtles. But yeah, definitely something that outlives you. It should make a very good pet. What's going on down here? Snow leopards attacking everything. Our Burgundian expanding even more. I wonder if we're going to see Flemish Revolution out of him. And if so, how many villagers he'll have and how much it'll cost, because remember, now it's a variable cost, no longer a fixed one. So we're approaching that 30-minute mark where everything explodes. Oh man, the tortoise went outside. That is a well-trained tortoise. There's a couple of animals that are like really super smart. The problem is, you know, my wife and I had an Airedale Terrier. I don't know if you're familiar with dogs. I mean, I'm more of a cat person, but I love dogs too. I mean, I shouldn't say I'm more of a cat person. Having that dog changed me. It was her dog, and then obviously became our dog. But I find that the smarter the dog and the smarter the animal, the more of a personality it has. Whereas if you get some like dumb or dumber dog, they're very friendly, and you know, you can say go fetch, get me a beer, whatever. But they're kind of like, I don't know, they're simpler. Whereas this Airedale Terrier that we had, first of all, they're not a small dog. We're talking about like 85-pound dog. Super intelligent, super emotionally intuitive, but such a stubborn personality. You would tell her it's time, you know, it'd be like 1 in the morning. She hadn't gone out in hours. And you would tell her, hey, Lucy, it's time to go out. And she would just grunt at you. She'd go, "Rrr." Like, no, you're not the master here. It's time to go out. You have to drag her. So yeah, pluses and minuses. Aw, you would bump into the sliding door with the shell. That's adorable. That sounds so cute. How big was this tortoise? Probably like a foot long or something? Like a little foot long sub? What is he converting here? Oh, these are orange. These, the colors are throwing me off. This looks so much like yellow in the snow. Does manage to get one convert. Jerry's going heavy camel riders. No Imperial camel riders just yet. Pretty big, yeah. That sounds super adorable. I would probably love playing with that tortoise, feeding it lettuce and carrots or whatever the hell whatever else they eat. Let's go, let's pan, by the way, and see what's going on. Teal doesn't want to get attacked this way. Looks like a bunch of villagers died constructing that wall, though. What the hell killed them? There's no military here. What the hell killed those villagers? The brutal cold, that's what. So yellow is attacking into here. Our Malians, their infantry more probably better against ranged units and archer units than melee. Remember, the Malian infantry does come with extra pierce armor, and I think they also have gambesons. You know what will kill these elephants? Frickin' Lechai. Fully upgraded, all 4 relics. Elite. Wow. Our Lithuanian is gonna crush it. That is amazing, getting all 4 relics. Let's keep pivoting. Jerry has set up a castle here, getting conscription and petards. Gray is pinging over here, saying, hey, I need your camel archers, it looks like. Camel archers are moving to the right. Maybe not. We've got a bunch of Aztec infantry. No garland wars just yet, 45 seconds away. Yeah, I'd imagine it's not a typical pet store where one can buy a tortoise. But yeah, the turtles that I was talking about were like tiny. They were like maybe like 3 centimeters long. And they were always either sunbathing under those like luminescent lights, or they were in the water kind of swimming, rolling around. Oh no, look at this. Lechai everywhere, but they're up against, this looks like Imperial camels now, yeah. Okay, what's the attack bonus against cavalry on these guys? 18. Okay, Jerry is contesting the supremacy of Lithuanian Lechai, which, by the way, have been scattered all over the map. My god, oh, our Malay has resigned? Oh, come on. Our Malay has given up. That is disappointing. Look at all this infrastructure. Look at its resources. 2,000 gold. Did he disconnect? He's in Imperial. He's got the top score on his team. Was this a rage quit? Hi, Daniel. Isis, I wonder if he asked Red for those Berber camel archers. Red didn't send them, and then he threw maybe like a rage quit. But that is very sour. Your top scoring player has just resigned with 2,000 gold, didn't gift it to anyone. Oh no, Team South. Or, yeah, Team South. That is seriously disappointing. And now these Burgundian paladins are here. Our Aztec needs to get... I mean, he's got Garland Wars. 22 pike. together with these Imperial Camels. What are the upgrades on them, by the way? Fully upgraded Imperial Camels. Should be able to do a good job against this cavalry force. Lechai swarming over here as well, though. Army supply still incredibly close. Gray contributing nothing but a two-handed swordsman and an onager. No wins yet for Jerry. No wins yet. I'm confident here. I'm confident. Look at all these Imperial Camels. If anything can contest Paladins, Magyar Hussars, and Lechai, it's this Imperial Camel. He is swarming. He's got 46 of them. But this is problematic. Gray, why did you rage quit? What is attacking here? This castle. Okay, you know, at least his castle's still around. I guess. Oh, he couldn't even finish this one before he quit? Oh, man. Oh, camels pivoting to the right? Or are they just gathering over here? By the way, our Aztec is doing an amazing job here. Needs to upgrade his siege a little bit. The Mangonels need to get their butts up to siege onager. Poor Jerry. Yeah, I remember the early resigns. Someone's getting rerouted. I mean, look, if Blue can hold the line here temporarily, Jerry is going to smash this. Do the Malians have Farimba? No, they're getting it now. So right before Farimba hits, by the way, how many, he's getting Farimba. He's got a scout and a two heavy camel riders, which are attacking these Trebs here. So Jerry could do some pretty good damage. Remember, the Hindustani camels do attack 20% faster, and they have an extra bonus against buildings. I don't know why the first one says 0 and then +2. I am doing all Jerry tonight, Daniel. We've got some 4-on-4s, and even better, we've got 1-on-1s of Jerry. And then tomorrow, unless the wife goes into labor, we are going to either do... I'm going to try to find Rage Forest. By the way, I never noticed that this snake on the markets. I wonder why. Look at that. Is that an Aztec thing? Oh no. Lechai yet again inserting themselves here. But sorry, as I was saying before I got distracted like a 5-year-old. I'm gonna try to find some Rage Forest. I might just start casting tournament games, so we might have some fun watching some high-level Barles and Ganji and Valis, or whoever is left. Jerry should attack green. I mean, it looks like he's getting ready to, right? Hand cannoneers. Does he have Chautauqua? Tell me he's got Chautauqua +2 range on these guys. Come on, get one out already so I can click him. Okay, 5 are out. Yeah, he's got Chautauqua. I think one of the most deadly upgrades in the game. Lechai retreat? Okay. I mean, they're getting a lot of breathing room here. Oh no, look at the rating. Look at the rating. 5 Pierce Armor. They're going to be nice and safe for a little bit against that town center. But oh my goodness. Aztec Siege with Hindustani Camel and hand cannon somewhere is a deadly, deadly combination. Green looks like he's about to get completely run over. His army supply non-existent. A few halberdiers, some hussars, and 2 trebs. But all he's got to do is escape. Mali and Pike clearing out some of this Hindustani infrastructure. But there's a lot more where that came from. Our Malian, by the way, after getting Farimba, has 1 cavalry unit. And it is his original scout, which attacks it attacks on a 12. Okay, that's the most powerful scout in the world. These Pike are gonna melt. I like this for our Berber, but this is not a good fight. Yikes. And our Lithuanian has made it his sole mission to raid the hell out of Team South. Army supply now double for Team South, though. Civilian population is down, which I believe means there's a clock on this attack. Ooh, Canada versus China. Maybe I'll cast that tomorrow. Although, Atlas, you'll be bored if you've already seen it. I'm going to try to get some good tournament games from Rage Forest. Oh, no. Okay, look, if you're being raided by Leichai, it's probably the best case scenario for them to be attacking houses in the back of your base. Rather than the trade route, rather than your villagers, rather than anything else. Oh, no. Our Malian has shown up. Siege at the ready. But Chattagny, one of these trebuchets is very, very weak. Oh, man, that extra 2 range. Oh, be careful, Jerry. No. Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just start casting tournament games, because like I said, as the Rage Forest tournament ends, or is approaching its end, fewer of the top ranking players are actually playing this game, or this map rather. Oh, our Berber holding the line here against the Lithuanian onslaught. Oh man, even without him, Team South is only down about 1,000 points, which is less than 10%. You saw it? It was good? Okay. Green here has amassed himself an army of 40 halberdiers, 5 hussars. Just needs to hold the line. Just needs to make sure he doesn't die. And then again, there's just a clock. Team North starting to take the lead in military. These Berber camel archers are falling to skirmishers. Does he not notice? Oh no, it looks like his entire camel archer force is getting slaughtered. Yikes. Red just, I don't think, noticed that. Jerry, very aggressive castle. But villagers on the wrong side of the map here. Not walled off. Green doesn't seem to care. Purple does. And now yellow's pushing, and I think we know the direction this game is heading. I don't know why the hell gray quit. Two nations team up against the Lithuanian Latis, who dies. I thought I saw something being attacked here. No, it's just a relic. Jerry's got light cav. Jerry's castle. Oh, stopped at 80%. Sour, sour, sour. Now the score difference is growing. It's about 2,000. Our Malian now switching to light cav husbandry. Bloodlines. Light cav upgrade. What's his food count? 6,000 food. So yeah, safe to say he's going to tech switch into light cav. Remember, Malians don't get hussars, but with Farimba, they actually attack higher than a base hussar. Oh, Jerry's cavalry runs straight into that Malian siege. Yeah, and things are starting to look real dicey, real desperate here for Team South. That Berber loss of those camel archers, very, very hard to stomach. And now these quicker moving Lithuanian skirmishers are out on the map as well. Malian, take a look at the Pierce armor on a Malian champion, by the way. 8. +3 they get as a civilizational bonus. And then for some reason, the developers figured, you know what? Let's throw Gambesons on top of that. I think, right? No, never mind. I was trying to do the math. No, they do not have Gambesons. If you're watching this, I am mistaken. Yeah, trade not playing a role for anyone. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't like games where one of the players quit, but I don't like this I don't like knowing the score or the outcome in advance. So sometimes this shit does happen. But our Malay player, yikes. I don't know why he quit. Yeah, GG. Now, we are going to pivot. Where is he? What if I actually... Can I search by player? Oh, look at that. You can search by player here? Damn. Okay. In the chat, first person to answer. Do we want Jerry as the Britons? Do we want Jerry as the Turks? Or do we want Jerry as the Bohemians? Which one do you want? Britons, Turks, Bohemians. Literally the first person in the chat who writes, I will pick that Civ and we will watch Jerry do a one-on-one. Turks. Hunter, you are the quickest. Oh, and he's playing against Emperor in a bucket. Okay. Let's see it. Ooh, and we're on African clearing. Ooh, fancy schmancy.
I found him.
Jerry and his usual blues got one villager to the south, one villager to the center, one villager making her way down. Oh, look at this. I love African clearing. How does it always end up that the players, like what, 85, 90% of the time have this huge map and then they still end up building very close to each other? I mean, naturally, I favor Emperor in a bucket here, right? Because Jerry's backed into a corner. Both of them choosing to go for the shorefish. Looks like they'll finish their town centers roughly at the same time. What the hell is this? Did he try to block? Oh, you can't pull a rhino like this. Rhinos move fast. Rhinos move real fast. Oh, Jerry's lucky he got out of there with a villager alive. Oh, man. What a risk taker. Random house. Random sheep. Rhino returning to his ancestral grazing lands. Neither player, I don't think, has seen the other. No, Jerry has. Of course he has. Sorry, he had his villager here before. Jerry first to the town center. Even though the other player was ahead, I guess he had more villagers building it. If you're not familiar with African clearing, it's basically Nomad. Except the water is not on the outside. Where water is on Nomad, you have a big, lush forest. And where forests were on Nomad, you have lakes full of shorefish. How many shorefish, by the way? Let's take a look. 12,500 food worth of shorefish. So a good amount. That was his Reuben stock coming out? Yeah. Very cocky to think you could lure a rhino with one villager. Again, the rhinos move fast. They are incredibly fast. 0.96. What is that? They move like a halberdier. Here we go. So you have to prepare to take a bit of an attack from a rhino. Unless you move your villagers super fast. Even there, you see? The rhino catches up super quick. You either have to block or you have to get a good head start on this. She's got a net under her hand. 8 villagers a pop. By the way, let's take a look at our civs. Turks. Ooh, gunpowder gold, 20% faster. Light cav, Hussar upgrade for free. Saves them a shit ton of money and time. Japanese, oh man. Infantry, 20% attack 33% faster. Yasama towers, Kataparuto, Baobab trees, my favorite. Hope to see one of those in real life. This is going to be potentially a very interesting matchup because more and more in Japanese meta, I'm seeing Cav Archers. But if he goes Cav Archers and our Turk goes Cav Archers with Sipahi, Turk is going to steamroll over him. That being said, this map, like, what the hell was that? Why did he lame his own zebra? That was weird out of Jerry. This map, like Nomad, the games don't last that long. And it's more about positioning than anything else. I don't expect this game to get to Imperial, if I'm being honest. I expect it to barely get to Castle before one of the players taps out. But it's a lot about positioning, and in a game of positioning, I would favor the Japanese over the Turks. Elroy, you saw it on Discord. Damn, so you're familiar with Jerry. We'll watch that one next, because we did have a vote for Bohemians. Atlas, because he's Jerry doing Jerry things. Look at it melting into that African clearing. Yikes. I don't know why the hell he lamed his own. 15 villagers a pop. But like I said, I favor the Japanese. Let me know. Do you agree, disagree? In a game like this, like Nomad, like African clearing, it just in my experience, because you don't start at the opposite ends of the map, so players generally vie for position here and there. Yeah, F that zebra in particular. Oh, man. It was a flex? Oh, yeah, you think so? I'm so powerful. I'm so rich. I can lame my own zebra. The other guy's name is Emperor in a Bucket. Is that a fable of some kind? Is that, if someone were to Google that, what would they come up with? Or is that something that Red has just come up with on his own? Our Turk ahead in villagers going up to 20. Our Japanese going up to 19. Resource count? Both of them basically identical. Our Japanese has a bit more wood. Gold and stone identical. Neither player focusing on that at all. Emperor in a barrel. The mission? Chester, what? Expound on that a little bit, because I don't know what that is. Oh, the Britain mission in Age of Empires. Oh, where you bring what is it? Richard? Richard the Lionheart? You think it's a reference to that? I guess he must be short if he's in a bucket instead of a barrel. Oh, right, Barbarossa. I always get those two confused. Right. The Crusade one. Red Sheep exploring. Look at the scouting, by the way, for Emperor in a Bucket. Very good scouting. What about Jerry's vision? Very constrained. Look at this. He sees nothing. But does he care? Both players going up to feudal. Jerry about 10-15 seconds ahead. Man, I always confuse Lionheart and Barbarossa. Jerry is totally blind. He does not know. Although, wait a second. He's got an outpost. What do you guys think of that new, the Ethiopian change that their outposts cost no stone? I mean, their outposts already come with 3 extra range. What do you guys think about that? I love it. I mean, not for other civs. I love it for the Ethiopians. I think it's an amazing early game advantage where you can just start plopping down outposts willy-nilly. Town watch for our Turk. Look at that vision. Where he was once blind, he can now see. And see he does. And for all of Red's scouting, at the end of the day, it's old scouting. He can't actually see. He doesn't actually see what's going out on the map. Whereas Jerry sees everything. Sees the villagers moving out. Exactly, your mom. And a civ like the Ethiopians with the fastest firing foot archers. Absolutely fantastic. The Ethiopians really were made a lot more powerful, I think, by that April patch. 2 random palisades. Oh, yeah. He wants to create a funnel. He wants to make sure that if Red attacks into him, he's going to have to take town center fire. Absolute great move out of our Turk in blue. Here we go. Our Japanese first to attack with scouts. First kill, first blood Rambo prize goes to Emperor in a Bucket. But Jerry very quickly equalizes it, 2 kills to 2. Oh, He said, enough's enough. I was happy to live in peace until you did that. And bro, I am the Turks. So the second I go up to castle, I'm going to have light cav. Yeah, that's that. Oh, look at that micro out of Emperor in a bucket saving the damaged villager. This one. Oh, look at him. Oh, why did I become a villager for the Turks? I could have been a villager for the Japanese and been nice and safe. 5 eco kills for Emperor in a bucket. That being said, Emperor in a bucket is expending a huge amount of food. And take a look at Jerry. Take a look at Jerry. Oh, sorry, guys. 1 second. Why does it still say south? Oh, capture age. I was wondering why the hell I'm not seeing the names up there. What do the men wear on their wrists? Oh, must be those like braces or whatever they're called, right? I think it's a fighting thing. So Emperor in a bucket has a lot of army supply compared to Jerry, but he spent, these guys cost 80 food. And so 6 scouts plus the few that he lost is a lot of food. I think he sees the market. He must suspect that, okay, Jerry's going up to Imperial, my god, to a castle. Same thing the Viper wears. Man, is he fast. Lightning fast, the Viper. As befits somebody named the Viper. Okay, so Jerry, the second this blacksmith finishes, is going up to castle. He's got the resources. There he goes. Emperor in a bucket's in trouble. Emperor in a bucket is in real trouble. He's building units that are not ranged. Which means unless he starts plopping down towers, he is definitely not going to bust into this little enclave. Plus, Jerry has this area here. Has he seen it? No, he is not. So Jerry's safe and secure for now. Oh, about the worst place you could build a tower. Sure, you're trying to lame the gold, but he doesn't need gold right now. He's already heading up to Castle Age. Oh, I don't like this tower at all. Spending the very limited resources that he has. And remember, again, the Turks, even though he's supply blocked, the second he hits Castle Age. Did he lose his barracks, by the way? No, it's still there. I'd love to see a stable out of him, although stable means food. This means castle. Jerry means business. 12 villagers, 400 stone almost. And like I said, in my opinion, agree, disagree. In my opinion, maps like this are more about positioning than they are about actual units. Our Japanese is in trouble. He doesn't know it yet. He does not know it yet at all. All of these range units are great. Any upgrades on them? +1/+1. Not bad. But he is stuck in feudal age. Jerry's in castle. And now he's 70 stone away from building a castle. Okay, I like Emperor's maneuver here to deny his opponent map vision. Plus, Emperor is starting to expand all over the place. No, Jerry, why? Why did you build a castle here? Oh, what do you guys think about this castle? Oh, man. I mean, I get it. It's riskier to build it here because your opponent has these scouts, and he has no clue about this. Unless you reveal your skirmisher, your spearmen. Oh, no, no, don't reveal your spearmen. Okay, good. They're in the fog of war. They're shrouded in darkness. These villagers might see them. Oh, my God, no. Oh, my God. Oh, look at this. What perfect timing out of Jerry. Okay, nobody's chasing them. I don't know that I necessarily would have done this for Jerry. Revealed that I have spearmen at the moment. Right, Elroy? I don't agree. I don't agree with that placement at all. What I would have done, just delete the market, maybe, and place it in a forward position with this town center in sight. I think if he had done that, it could potentially even be GG. Secondary wall off going up. These scouts are not getting in. Emperor needs some kind of ranged unit if he plans on contesting this wall off. Is he even building Janissaries? Okay, he's building Janissaries out of this. And now he sees the location of the castle. Closer to the gold pile? You mean kind of on the right? Yeah. Also, getting only half the gold pile. Good point. Okay, but a town center? These scouts circling, trying to get something done. Halberdiers are... Oh my god, halberdiers. Spearmen to the north chasing. They will catch these villagers eventually. Red is all over the map. Hi, Kevin. Yeah. But let's see. His opponent outnumbers him 14 to 7 army supply, and in 30 seconds it's going to be light cab. Not the strongest unit against Janissaries, but when the Janissaries are... Oh my god, look at this placement. I don't think Jerry realizes this is a kill zone for him. But when there are only 3 of them out on the map, a good amount of light cav, which by the way he has in 0 seconds. There they go. Oh, he's going to find this out on the map. He's going to absolutely shred this to pieces. Oh, Kevin, which one? Okay. Leaving a few to deal behind with the spearmen. No, Jerry's establishing a proxy base over here. I don't mind this at all. Okay, he's destroying structures. What? Interesting. Look at Jerry. How many of us would have the courage to send, how many is this? 9 villagers forward into Archer Town, Watchtower fire. Right click, right click, right click. Incas, nice. What made you, not change your mind, but what made you choose the Incas as your preferred civ? Did you have a good experience with them? Second town center for our Japanese as well. Jerry, I think, missed a golden opportunity to lame this town center and potentially get a GG real quick. That being said, neither player has won this game just yet. Emperor 500 points ahead. Jerry garrisoning 1 villager so that he can attack this house. A bold strategy, Cotton. Army supply down to 4. Yeah, the problem for Jerry is unless he goes actual light cav, his army is super expensive. And even with the gold miners working 20% faster, he's got 2 villagers on gold. This gold is late. Oh, sorry, guys. I think I have to change the battery on my mouse. Oh, no, there's a gap. There's a gap here. Red notices. Oh, that's so sour. Red could have absolutely come in here and trashed this entire base. Missed opportunities for both players, I think. Tower does go down. Jerry stealing sheep. Light cab not really being used that well. 13 of them only have 6 kills. But look at Red. Red is just everywhere. Exploring, eating, getting resources. Where are these villagers going? Oh, he's got 652 stone. We know exactly where these villagers are going. Oh, where's he going to put the castle? What a fantastic location for a castle here for Emperor in a bucket. Laming both town centers. He absolutely has no clue that... Oh, no, he does. I guess he does. That Jerry's got that town center up there. Absolutely epic location for a castle. And how many villagers? 14 villagers building them. Building it. Oh, Jerry's moving forward. Where's he going? Exodus or attack? Oh, look at this. Look at this. You're not going anywhere, says Emperor in a bucket. They were. They were like, how the hell did that one light cav get in here? I thought we fixed this. Oh, man. Jerry tried to exit the base. Jerry failed. Let's take a look at his resources. Is either player close at all to Imperial? Does anyone have a siege workshop? A ram, maybe? But what the hell is a ram going to do at the end of the day against 17, 18 cavalry units? Oh, Jerry's going to get swamped. Jerry's going to get overrun here. Yeah, Elroy, it's starting to... I'm getting the whiff of a GG in the air also. Oh, Jerry's selling everything for gold. Why is he doing that? Yeah, the Incan economic bonuses are super powerful, especially now that they have those discounts on all of those units. 30% less food is pretty damn good. Basically keeps them insulated from that increase of cost of the Eagle Warrior. Oh, Natural Born Patriot, I appreciate that. Which, if you're still here, which teams are you watching? Let us know real quick before you go. Oh, look at this. Look at this position for Jerry. Brilliant. Wow. Is he equalizing? Look at him. He's slowly equalizing. The problem is the Janissaries, I think, attack on a 3.5 seconds between attack. If they only attacked a little bit faster, he could have salvaged that, but no, they are super slow. Canada, Chile. Oh, sour. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks so much for the like. And yeah, a lot of fun games today. Oh, man. Economy. Jerry ahead in wood. Jerry ahead in gold and stone. Not surprised about the gold. Food, though. Look at that. 2,800 ahead. Kill count, not the highest, but guys, what did I say? This map, all about positioning. The armies not so relevant as they are in a map like Arabia or other, you know, more standard maps. But this kind of map, Jerry, by the way, has tunneled all his way to Terra Incognita. Doesn't know what the Void has to offer for him. All right, let's see him as the Bohemians. I think that was this one. Britons. Ooh, Bohemians, Ethiopians. Hi, Saul. I'm going to call you Saul. I'm assuming that's not your real name, but I'm going to call you Saul anyway. I know, Hunter. I want to see Jerry win that game. All night tonight, he's been just absolutely... Him or his team have been shitting the bed. Okay, we've got ourselves a bit of a more standard game. And again, I don't know why Captrage does this. That is not his name. The AOE2 grind. So let's take a look. We've got the Ethiopians that we were discussing a second ago against the Bohemians. Let's see how Jerry handles. The Bohemians are a bit of a finicky civilization. Let's see how he does. Let's look at his base, by the way. Decent wall-offs to the north and the west. Primary gold kind of off-center. Primary stones secured. His opponent completely open to the part facing his facing Jerry. Primary gold, though, nice and secure in the back. Primary stone a little bit off campus. What about location of forests? So only 2 forests here for blue. Both of them somewhat far off campus. Jerry also 2 forests, but has whatever the hell this is. This is so annoying as part of a wall off. Bushes in the back. Bushes in the front. Oh, Atlas, you're absolutely right. Insult to injury. Yikes. We'll see if he can recover. Where's the 5th rug, by the way? Oh, there it is, behind. The developers made it very clear that one of the things they changed about this game in the April patch was the addition of a 5th rug in Arabia. And both of them have spawned behind the town center here. I don't know who in the release notes or who in the community went to the developers and said, I am incredibly upset that there are only 4 carpets, 4 rugs, 4 mats, whatever you want to call these, in Arabia. I demand you increase that by 25% to 5. And the developers, being the nice guys that they are, obliged. Jerry first out on the map. Why is he the first out on the map, by the way? Oh, because he's not taking his zebras. He is taking his elephants. These guys are like rhinos. You have to be prepared to take a hit or two. Oh, damn. 2 hits. Oh, sour. Poor elephant. What is happening here? Shenanigans? Oh, he's trying to interfere with the zebra pull. Yeah, I know, Atlas. In this map, after all that, maybe they're messing with the guy who made that comment. I don't know how the developers make the changes they make. I mean, I know that there's a lot of players. They're very active on Reddit. If you guys ever have any questions that need answering, you can always have a Reddit post and have the developers answer it. They are super active on there, and they are super nice. So, I'm not too sure why. By the way, Jerry still doesn't know where his opponent is. Okay, discovers a house. Discovers my favorite bushes, the lemon bushes with the pretty blue butterflies. Knows where his opponent is and immediately backs off. His opponent also just discovering Jerry's base. So even though Jerry was out on the map much earlier than his opponent, his scouting a little bit... Oh, one more. No, he's not going to catch him. A little bit behind his opponent. And now he's going around the back end. He knows, he can suspect roughly this location here where the base is. Blue retreating. Jerry's got one militia. Oh, he gets tangled up with a lion. Does have the high ground, though. Only loses 9 HP. Wall off to the north as well. Looks like Blue is not really interested in a wall off, doing more of a funnel approach. Making sure Jerry can't engage into his base without taking town center fire. Jerry, on the other hand, getting a little greedy. Carving out a big old chunk of the map. We'll see what he decides to do here to the south. Although I should probably say southeast or east. Okay, being a bit annoying. I mean, he could sneak around here, but if he does, he's gonna get surrounded by villagers. Not exactly the strongest units in the game are militias. 1 idle villager per person. CPH, our Ethiopian, will hit feudal first. And now he's attacking this house. Jerry, you've got 600 food. Did you forget to click up? Look at Jerry being a little greedy here. Now he's clicking up on the back of 25 villagers. A little bit of a standard deviation from the normal meta. That being said, look at this base he's carved out for himself. Again, this is a lot of idle time for these villagers as they construct a bunch of palisades on both sides. I am very curious, by the way, to see how Jerry handles the Bohemians. This is one of those civs, in my opinion, that's like anything that kind of throws you off the standard meta of the game. Not just like the standard meta of a civ, but the standard meta of a game. So having like the Burgundians, having Cavaliers available in Castle Age, the Bohemians having hand cannoneers available in Castle Age, it just kind of throws your build order off. So you need to be very good at the game, very good at your economy, which is maybe why he went up to 26 villagers. I thought 25, but I guess 26. So I am very curious to see how Jerry handles this. Just like there's a few civs out there that have very quirky little details. Oh, look at this CPH. You monster. What did this zebra do to you? Oh my god, look at him. He's so sad. Melting into the sand. He's lamed. He's waiting. He's getting reinforcements, and now he's attacking. What is this? Jerry's militia. But yeah, very curious to see how Jerry handles the Bohemians. I hope he wins, not because I have any vested interest in the game. I just hope he wins because I hope to see a Jerry W tonight. And not a bunch of sour losses with one teammate resigning so early. Blue moving forward. Look at this. This is an interesting little wall off. Atlas, good point. Being attacked on multiple fronts is Jerry. This is not open, is it? I'm trying to click this tree. No, he's too good for that. Man, do you have to be careful when lakes form part of a wall off. And now CPH is going to have a good amount of vision. Oh, man. Why are you attacking the house? It has more HP. Okay, it looks like the scout was lost. What happened to the scout? What happened to Blue Scout? Jerry has no military. Did anyone in the chat notice what the hell happened to that Blue Scout that was attacking the palisade? Did he delete it? Jerry has no military, and none of these lions have any kills. Ostrich has no kills. Zebra has no kills. Let's see the vulture. No kills on the vulture. More like 2.875 SDs. Oh, Kevin, you're gonna have to explain that to me. That went way over my head. Counter tower. Although CPH decides to quit. Relocates it. Okay, Jerry decides to destroy his as well. Oh man, what the hell is this? Did he run out of wood in the middle of all this? This is a very interesting base design here for Blue. What do you make of this? After all of this winding this serpentine pattern here, he just decides to make a big old straight line. Whoa. Jerry does not want his gold lame, does not want his gold touched at all. Castle is up, and this Ethiopian tower is donezo. That is quite the reaction out of Jerry. I mean, he still had 1, 2, 3 patches that he could have mined, but not bad at all. The problem for him, he's got no army supply. Hussite wagon is out. Oh, it's got so much Pierce armor. It's going to demolish all these archers. Jerry, though, getting cocky. It's still just 1 unit. And this is still 11 damage per shot. Oh, my God. Does he see the Hussite wagon? Yeah, he sees. Sorry, he's got an outpost right there. Of course he sees it. Oh, man. Okay. Leave it to Jerry to go Hussite wagon at the 18-minute mark of the game. First ball misses, second ball misses, third ball misses, fourth ball misses. One does finally land, but it's the trying to click on that freaking archer 2 damage one. Okay, villagers caught out of position here. Jerry getting a little too cocky. Has the right to be. Oh, as the like standard deviation. Deviation over normal villagers. Kevin, I'm drawing a complete blank right now. Oh, man. Atlas, I agree. I like this very much for Jerry. He is chasing with a unit that moves just about as slow as a Persian war elephant with husbandry. Sorry, Kevin. It might just be that I need to eat dinner, but I'm, I said Jerry was deviating over normal villagers? What is our Ethiopian going to do against this, by the way? He's going knights. Not a bad option for what he has available to him. Oh, but this is not good. I thought for a second this was Blue's Mangan. I was going to say, okay, not bad. Okay. First Hussite wagon down. A bunch of them patrolling the northern reaches of his empire. These archers hiding here. Our Ethiopian nowhere close to going crossbows at the moment. He's just hanging out with these basic feudal age archers. Okay, second town center for him. Villager count not too different. And Jerry's Hussite wagons are clearing up, or cleared up rather. Okay, he's got to return to the fold. He's got to conglomerate his army a little bit, consolidate them. Otherwise, they're going to die to these groups of Ethiopian knights. Jerry really playing it fast and loose here. Going after the mangonel, not a bad idea. Relying on that poor accuracy of that Hussite wagon to allow the knights time to kill these two mangonel, then getting the hell out of dodge. Beautiful. Archers for our Ethiopians still not doing much after their one kill. Tickling away at the HP of this outpost. By the way, what is our monastery? Okay. Does he have... I mean, look, he's got the gold. If he wants to, he can get redemption. Let's see what he decides to do, though. Actually, wait a second. Can he get redemption? Oh. Sorry, Kevin. That's what you're talking about. Going up to feudal. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's like 19 to 20 to 21, depending on your game plan. But yeah. By the way, I can't look it up right now, and I don't have that kind of intricate knowledge. Do the Ethiopians get redemption? I feel like he would have researched it by now if they did. Because otherwise, I don't know if you can convert these Hussite wagons. But yeah, Kevin, usually it's 19 villagers and a scout, or if your scout dies, then maybe 20 villagers on an open map like Arabia. On a closed map, it's obviously different, like Arena or Fortress. What Jerry did was incredibly greedy, but his opponent didn't punish him for it, so it actually worked out. Even though our Ethiopian has a higher army supply, 13 of it is here in the back, and these archers, who now have consoled themselves with killing an innocent lion. Oh, Mangonel is out, though. Good response out of CPH. Oh, the monks were left unattended. And now he switches the one he's converting? Why? Why did you do that, Jerry? Hussite wagons escaping here. 7 of them. 3 more. I mean, our Bohemian's getting redemption. Oh no, another monk gets caught out, but does manage to get a convert this time. 1 monk for 1 knight. Oh no. Atlas, we spoke too soon. We jinxed it. Look at this one wagon. Literally 4 HP. Dies. I mean, look, to be honest, Jerry is playing this very much like Mr. Yo would play it. Mr. Yo is, the games that I've casted of his have been very much meme builds, where he chooses the unique unit of the civilization and then just builds the hell out of it. More and more of it. I like that Blue, by the way, tried to get the high ground here. Failed, and then just charged right into these Hussite wagons. So kudos to Jerry for doubling down on these Hussite wagons. Oh, but now, will he get this one? Oh, wow. That knight putting in the work. 9 kills. 7 kills for that one knight that died. That was a champion knight. And another Hussite wagon. Will he get the knight? Yes, he does. Jerry might actually pull this rabbit out of his hat. He has a lower army supply, but again, 13 of this army supply of 18 is this. I mean, this would be the absolute perfect time for Blue to backstab, to side attack, to distract Jerry. Your opponent is barreling down at you with a very strong unit. If you can't meet him head on, distract the hell out of him, pull him back. There we go. He agrees. Starts finally to use these crossbows. Let's see if Jerry notices or if Jerry decides to pull his army back. I love the threat of converting buildings, forcing your opponent to delete them. Oh, he's backing away. He's getting the high ground. 7 pierce armor on. That means basically each bolt of these crossbows takes away 1 HP. So 11 crossbows where once were 13. Oh, look at Blue. Look at Blue. For a second there, it looked like he was this. Yeah, look, he's distracting. Oh, what an awesome play out of Blue. Oh, but he stops. He stops for a second. Wow. Only lost 2 crossbows. No, Kevin, today was a Jerry stream. We'll be back to the big names in the next few days. Oh my God, Jerry. Oh my God, he killed his own. He killed his own converted on Mangonel. Accidentally. Oh, our Ethiopian is discovering very quickly that monks are quite the counter to knights. Especially knights without husbandry. But there's crossbows in here. Oh no, now they're sandwiched between a freaking Hussite wagon and a castle. It's picking off a good amount of villagers. So we got a bit of a base trade here. And it looks like we're going to see the first big W for Jerry, who now retreats with his Hussite wagons. I guess temporarily. Man, Jerry is just making his... there we go. Jerry is just I was about to say, making this base his own. Converting everything in sight. CPH being a little bit too inactive with these archers / crossbows. Also not getting out enough siege to deal with this threat of the Hussite wagon. Also, his knights were just way too slow. Get husbandry. 1.35. Ugh. Jerry, in the meantime, barreling through. And wow, after 3 disappointing Rage Forest games, after 1 very disappointing one-on-one, we finally have a Jerry W, a Jerry win. Let's take a look at the stats. Economy ahead in everything but food. No surprise there. Military, 9 converts. Amazing. 32 kills to 31. So fairly close game. Although if you look at it a bit closer, our Ethiopian had 25 military kills. Oh, Jerry only had, what is this? Oh man, my math. 19. So he did kill fewer military targets, did get more villagers. But with the converts, damn. What an awesome game out of Jerry. Pushing forward with his build, pushing into the center with town centers, archery ranges, that siege workshop he tried to get, and at the same time did manage to get a relic. Jerry playing a fantastic game here. his opponent unable to respond, unable to come up with any kind of counter, even though our civilian populations are identical. Just CPH could not get out that big army, that counter army that he needed. Maybe he didn't know how to play against Hussite wagons, or he just was a little too shocked that Jerry was going full on Hussite wagons. When's the last time we saw that? But look at this, Castle Age hand cannoneers, also fun bohemian nonsense. Well, guys, we're gonna end it there. No, I don't play with. I don't play at all. I think the last time I played was maybe a month and a half ago. And now with a newborn on the way, definitely no, I don't think I'm gonna have time. It will happen in the future. I do know that, but as of right now, no. When you say play with fans, you mean like one-on-one against a fan, or viewing a fan play while they play live? Like some kind of like Age of Empires pervert voyeur. Wow, what a fun game. Jerry doing Jerry things. Well, guys, we didn't have any big names today, but I do appreciate everyone at the end of the weekend joining in rather. I can't wait for play streams. I mean, yeah, they will happen. I hope they don't disappoint. I have enough trouble keeping track of other people playing and the chat. Oh, it'll have to be team games for sure. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to learn to micromanage not the game itself, but myself a little better. Because again, like I said, I have trouble enough with casting a game and answering questions. I mean, you guys watch my videos. You know how like engrossed I get in the most nonsensical things. Like let me see if I can find. I cast a video earlier today. Let me see if I can find, because the developers added a whole bunch of remnants and ruins to these maps. I guess not in this one, but in the latest video that I cast, I mean, it'll probably come out in a week or so, but I really go like full examination of a ruin on the map. So you guys know me, I get distracted so easily. So I hope I don't disappoint with eventually once I do start playing. But rest assured, I will definitely practice a little bit beforehand. You're not gonna get a you're not gonna get me fresh, having not played the game in a while. But you have tips. All right. I'm glad you guys are that's nice to hear. I appreciate that. It's heartening to hear. I'm glad. You guys know how I'm not good with taking compliments right now. Maybe I'll get better over time if the compliments and stuff and whatever keeps coming in. But as of right now, you are making me blush. Playing with a bunch of you, yeah, for sure. Look, that'll eventually happen. I need to stabilize the YouTube channel in the sense of I need to make sure that I have enough content for my daily videos, then the live streams, and then once that happens, I have to make sure the newborn is fed, and when he cries, that he's taken care of and stuff, especially at night if I'm casting this late at night. Low Elo Legends. Oh man, but it will eventually happen, and yeah, I appreciate the interest, but for now I'm glad we got to end it on a Jerry win. Atlas, I don't know if you're here, but you called it about 20 minutes ago. If you are still here, you got your wish. We all got our wish. Jerry, congratulations. If you ever do see this live stream, congratulations, and many more W's in your future, I hope. And yeah, everyone, have a great night. Thanks for joining in. I'll see you all, fingers crossed, tomorrow. Take care.